welcome back everyone. My name is Echo. Today's video is the weekly episode for the Minecraft Q&A series. Fun fact, I've been doing this series for way over 4 years. I started it on Minecraft Xbox 360. Kind of curious if any of you guys are still around from back then, but you all seem to deliver so many questions. Thank you so much for the support on the last episode. We had over 500 questions. I can't answer them all. I try and answer the questions that you guys want answered first. So the first thing I want to tell you in today's video is we actually have some news and information about Minecon. This is going to be another Minecon Earth, exactly like last year. Now it seems when this was announced on Twitter, the community really was not happy at all. And as a person who's been to an official Minecon event, I went to Minecon in London. They are 1,000 times better than Minecon Earth. I can see what Microsoft are doing, but one of the biggest things, one of the greatest things as a YouTuber, as a Minecraft content creator, was being able to go to these conventions. I mean, full credit to the third-party companies involved that do have their own kind of official Minecons these days. Minefair, you have Minevention, there's a couple others as well. Anyway, this was tweeted by Minecraft saying, announcing Minecon Earth 2018, Saturday, September 29th, we'll be streaming the biggest Minecraft celebration around the world, panels, community highlights, and of course, the costume competition. So get crafting. Now, I'm going to show you guys a couple of the responses from people in the community. The first one we have here, which is the top comment, says, why not have a regular convention like the years before? Somebody responded saying laziness and it's cheaper. Someone responded saying typical Microsoft, they care about the money. Now, Helen Angel, our community manager, did defend Microsoft, saying it's not Microsoft. Like what we do or hate what we do, the only person you have to blame is the Minecraft studio. And there's a couple of other things you guys can see on screen right now. Basically, guys, there was hundreds of responses. People were not happy whatsoever. People got really angry. And I can understand why people want to go, but I can also understand what Mojang and Microsoft are doing. There are literally millions and millions of people that want to go to these conventions. Minecon tickets would sell out within 30 seconds or less. Not everyone can go, so I kind of see what they're doing, but I would still love to have seen an official Minecraft convention. Anyway, we have some great questions. I want you guys to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about Minecon. Are you happy with Minecon Earth? Would you like to see Minecon official conventions for Minecraft? Again, leave it all down below. So the first question we have today is coming from the Diamond. He says, ECKOSOLDIER, the addition of more zombie type mobs is actually beneficial because at some point events and invasions can be a thing. And I think some zombies, except normal zombies and husks, can have player movement but slow. Now this is his question or his comment is all in response to what I said in one of the Q&A videos. It might have been last week, it might have been the week before. I was really disappointed in the Drowned. When I say I was disappointed, the mob itself has actually grown on me. I'm starting to enjoy the Drowned a little bit more. They are dangerous, they are deadly, they do have the tridents. I was just more disappointed that it was kind of like a retextured zombie. When they said they were going to be introducing something deadly in the ocean waters of Minecraft, I was thinking like a mythical kind of sea creature, or like piranha kind of fish, or something along those lines. I wasn't really expecting another retextured zombie, but I understand like having these different zombies in different biomes is kind of a good thing, I guess. Normal zombies, the husk, the drowned, and stuff like that. I just really wasn't expecting them to do another zombie variation, but as a swimming mob in the ocean. That's where you got confused. And again, I'm starting to enjoy the Drowned over time. The question here says Q&A, what day, weeks, months, years are Mojang adding shields on the Bedrock version? Why Mojang didn't add shields on MC Bedrock version? This question gets asked every single day, every single week. Where are shields? I headed over to the official Minecraft Discord. Everyone's like, where are shields? We did get the official confirmation that shields will not be coming in the latest version for Minecraft Bedrock. They won't be coming anytime soon at this point. Now you guys have to take into consideration that having shields on a tablet or a phone is a little bit more difficult compared to the PC. A keyboard has tons and tons of keys. your touchpad does not. Now, Jeb said that they will come eventually. They are just not ready to release them yet. I don't know when they're going to be releasing them. I wish I could answer this question because it's crazy how many of you guys who play the Bedrock version want to have shields. For that question, guys, I can't tell you. It's not coming in 1.2, 1.3, or 1.4. I know that for a fact. We were told this, okay? So maybe 1.5? I don't really know. Go and ask the developers. The next one is coming from Mastercraft. It's good to see fellow YouTubers leaving comments. Minecraft is a great game and has infinite possibilities. But hey, Echo, will they add snail mobs / the Nautilus mobs? Because they are adding the new Nautilus shell. So we can have alternate ways to obtain the Nautilus shell. So, the Nautilus shell currently active on Minecraft PC. It is in the Bedrock version as I'm making this video, but it doesn't really have a successful use at this moment. But anyway, the Nautilus shell can be fished. So you have to fish 8 of them to make a conduit. Okay, so the conduit's like an underwater beacon. Nonetheless, guys, the Nautilus it's not a snail, okay? The Nautilus mob is related to the squid / octopus family. I did a little bit of research on this the other day. I just got really interested behind it. I don't think there will be any form of snail mobs, but it's gonna take a real long time to get the Nautilus shell because this is classed as a treasure enchantment. And you know, and I know, when doing fishing in Minecraft, it takes a really long time to get something good. Sometimes you get a book and it'll be a terrible book. Sometimes you're trying to get saddles and you don't get saddles for ages. So the Nautilus shell does need some other way to be obtained. I don't know if they're going to introduce the Nautilus. I say Nautilus. I just like the sound of that a little bit better than Nautilus. But I do not know if they're going to be introducing the Nautilus as a mob. I don't think so. At this current point, we are ending the near. We're ending what final features will be introduced. And you're going to start to see developers focus on like bug fixing and stuff. You're not really going to be seeing too many new features being introduced at this point. I feel like they're at a point now where they've done what they wanted to do. It's time to bug fix it, bounce the update, and then get it fully released. Because, guys, remember, the developers know another update is coming this year, and they know what that update is going to be. So as soon as this update is done, they're going to be moving to a brand new update. But great question. I don't think that they'll be introducing snail mobs, no. So, last week we talked a lot about updates. What update would you guys like? What would I like? There was a lot of discussion about a cave update, a sky update. Check this out. Both Jack and Haldol said, I think they should add space. It would give Minecraft a new reason to play. I don't want it to be a cave or a sky update. Instead, I want it to be a space update. One had 74 thumbs up, one had 52 thumbs up. So I can tell by the comment section, you guys would really like to see a space update. And I liked it because it got me really thinking, guys. It got me thinking quite a lot. Because I am convinced that the Minecraft story mode definitely inspired the update Aquatic. In one of the missions, you're in the sea, you're going to a Guardian Temple. You can see all the sea life, you can see fish, you can see the coral reefs, you can see kelp, seagrass, and all that good stuff. And everyone was like, it's in the Minecraft story mode. Why is it not in the game? Now, in the Minecraft story mode, sorry if it's a spoiler for you, we do go to space at some point. So does this mean that the Minecraft story mode could inspire a space update? My question to all of you guys is, how is this going to fit into Minecraft? Because although it would be awesome to have spaceships and rockets in Minecraft, it really doesn't fit into the game. You have to be kind of realistic. That just does not fit together with playing Minecraft for so long. So if I was honest with you, there has to be a specific way for you to get to space that isn't a spaceship or a rocket. That really doesn't make sense. Maybe some form of teleportation. I really don't know. But my question to you guys is, how would a space update fit into Minecraft if it was going to be an official update? But so many of you guys questioned this and said, I would love to see a space update. Anyway, moving on to the next question. I like this one a lot. Amia commented saying, the problem with updates is they have short lifespan because they are adding mobs and structures that aren't changing the gameplay style. For example, polar bears and llamas, we were so excited about them, but just after 2 weeks when they dropped, they lost their hype. So I think they should focus more on the game mechanics and major features like dimensions. For example, adding heat and cold, so polar bears can drop fur, and we can make stray hat / heat / cold beacon and new mobs or seasons or thirst or quests. I fully back up quests. I fully back up exactly what you are saying, but exactly what you're saying there is they're introducing mobs and structures that aren't beneficial to gameplay. This update, being the update aquatic, I feel like they've definitely listened to what you're saying, because they've introduced underwater ruins. You could say that they're not useful, but they are useful, because a lot of the time without underwater ruins, you might not find yourself a treasure map. The likes of the game mechanics, swimming, they have changed swimming. They've changed the way you breathe underwater. They've changed the fact that you can't use items such as doors or slabs or fences underwater to make an air pocket. So they definitely have taken that into consideration, but I do agree with you. Things like the polar bears, things like llamas, things like, what else is, there's a couple more things in the game that really aren't beneficial. After a week or two, it's just like, there's that mob that we were all excited about. So I do agree with you, they definitely do need to focus mainly on the gameplay mechanics, things that are going to be huge for the everyday Minecraft player. Great question. I would definitely love to see a thirst meter or a quest meter. Not so much officially in default Minecraft, but definitely an option that players could turn on. Very similar to how you turn on hardcore mode. Very similar to how you turn on amplified mode. Great question. Anyway, the next one here says, hey Echo, when mining, do you think we should get nuggets or fragments for mining all ores to make nuggets more useful than they are now? Also, should we be able to see the ores found in other blocks than just stone? That is a great comment, actually. I definitely back up seeing nuggets and fragments in ores, because if you think about it, guys, you go mining with like a pick or a couple of picks for an hour or two, you're finding diamond, you're finding everything, and you're getting quite geared, aren't you? If you have fortune and you're mining diamonds, emeralds, and stuff, you're going to have a lot of stuff. I would like for it to be a percentage that it drops like an iron ingot or an iron nugget or something like that, and you can combine them together. It would make mining less OP. It would make the game, like, life expectancy longer. It would last longer. So yeah, I definitely back up that. I would definitely love to see more ores in different blocks, though. They're just in stone. I didn't really think about that. They should be in different things. So yeah, I definitely back that up. And if there's a cave update, that is definitely going to be a suggestion I put forward. Thank you very much. Two great back-to-back questions. Mitchie the Creeper said, I personally prefer a Nether update than a cave update because the Nether feels dull. It is more like homework or taking out the trash than a quest or a mission. Also, hardcore mode isn't very different from normal survival. What we need is natural regeneration to be disabled in HC. Fully agree with the natural regeneration in hardcore. Definitely does need some changes. I don't think Mojang and Microsoft realize how many people enjoy these game modes. Not everybody is a survival player. Not everybody is a creative player. I love a good challenge, so I'll whack on hardcore sometimes. But with hardcore, it's one life and one life only. If you want to be hardcore, it needs to be one life and one life only, but natural regeneration needs to be off, where you have to heal yourself with potions or with golden apples. It's fun to do. Makes the game a little bit more edgy. But I didn't realize how many of you guys would like to see a Nether update. So many of you guys commented it. And now I kind of do understand what you're saying there. It feels like homework. It feels like taking out the trash. Because it's like, I've got to go into the Nether now. It's not like I want to go into the Nether now. The way you want to go into the end. Because you want to fight the Ender Dragon. Because you want to go and get the Elytra. So yeah, I do agree. That could possibly be something they could focus on. But again, my question to all of you guys is, what could they introduce to the Nether to make it more exciting? A lot of people did and hoped now that they could have seen the Inferno over the Phantom. When you think about it, the Phantom really does not fit into this update. I mean, it does now because you have to get the membranes, but you guys understand what I'm saying. It doesn't really fit into the game for me. I'd rather have seen the Squid, which was the underwater killer squid, or I'd rather have seen the Inferno. Anyway, another great question. So a question here from yours truly, Q&A. Do you think that Mojang could take inspiration from real life mod for new structures and mobs? This was a super fun mod which I personally enjoyed. I've really not checked out the real life mod, but Mojang definitely do take a lot of inspiration from mods, from mod packs, mod creators. Believe it or not, guys, mod creatures, the horse, that's where Mojang got horses from. believe it or not, we had, what else was it? Dolphins, the swimming animation. They are all coming from mods. The corals, they've always been in mods. Having different colored pressure plates, trapdoors, doors, they've all been in mods for Minecraft. So yeah, Minecraft and Mojang definitely do take some inspiration from mods. Feel free to tweet the mod packs or the mods to the developers and the mobs. They definitely do take them into consideration. I know Jeb does a lot. I know he's definitely taken a lot of inspiration from mods. You think about it, any mod that you can think of, top of your head, it's most likely been created as a mod. Another question here says, well, it's not a question, he says. This is not a question, but I think that squids need retexturing because it's ugly and the texture was rushed. I personally love the updated aquatic, but I think the squid does not match the rest of the ocean. What do you think, Echo? I agree. I've talked about this before. Squids definitely need to have some form of rework done to them. They have kind of slowly changed squids. I believe on Pocket Edition, you do have kind of a baby squid. I think so. Also in Minecraft now, the squids ink all over the place. They never used to do that. But a squid in real life is a scary creature. If you go on YouTube and type in squid attack, they are dangerous. Squids are dangerous, and in Minecraft they're not. So I'd like to have seen some kind of defense mechanism from them, you know? Maybe they grab you and try and pull you under. I don't really know. But yeah, I definitely agree. The squids aren't really fitting in the update, and I'd like to have seen them changed. So the last question we have today is coming from Frankie Toms. If the next update was a cave update, do you want to, what do you want to see and what do you think will be added? I think it would be awesome if they added new ores, maybe better stuff than diamond, and if you could make armor and tools out of emeralds. So for a cave update, I would like to see some more dynamics. When you go into a cave, it's the same thing over and over and over again. I feel like the cave system needs to be like the overworld, where you're finding a new biome, you're finding new things to explore. You can go from a maze biome, which is finding gold and all that good stuff, to a desert which has like a temple and stuff like that. So I feel like the caves need to be a little bit more dynamic. Definitely some form of new ore, definitely some form of new dungeon, maybe a little bit more dangerous, maybe things, I don't know, like everything spawns in different layers, doesn't it? You know, further up you're going to get coal, then you're going to get iron, then you're going to get gold, then you're going to get diamond. They need to make things a little bit more dynamic where you can find things all over the place. At the top of my head, I would just love to see a new ore. I think that would make Minecraft a little bit more interesting. But that's the question I want to ask you guys. If they introduced a cave update, what would you like to see? I've asked you a lot of questions in today's video. About time I started asking you guys questions. But any more questions you have that you want me to answer for future updates or questions at all, leave them down below. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video. If you could be kind enough to hit that like button, I appreciate it. Take care, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!